Hey guys, what's going on? Today we are going to show you an upgrade on our lights from the standard light to a Sylvania Ultra headlight. Show you how to get it installed. So before we go there, we initially bought new front headlights from LMR. The fitment didn't exactly call out a Boss. It said it wouldn't fit like a 2010, 2014 Shelby. It would fit a 2010 2012 Mustang equipped with halogen lights. I didn't know if the Boss had halogens or not. So again, lesson learned, but we're shipping the lights back, but I'll let you take a look at them. They're pretty sweet. And we ended up, just like I said, going with the Sylvania bulbs. They're the Ultra. These are a bright white light versus the soft white on the factory, but I think it'll be a nice upgrade. Let's get started. First thing we need to do is we're going to pull these pins out, these push pins. We're going to pull this top cover, and then we're going to remove the whole front to get to the headlamp. Now there is a tool to do that on these push pins, and if you can pull this up first, like I did, and keep lifting, you pull the center out, and then it pulls right out. So that kind of decompresses that fitting on the bottom. And then, yeah, you just go around, and if you can do it that way, that works too. Once all the pins are out, you just kind of gently slide it forward, pull it out, and then it gives you access to the remainder part of your grill. So we'll get to those bolts, and then lastly we have the bolts here to get. Looks like there's a couple, two of them we're gonna get loosened to pull that front fascia off. So these are a 5/16. We'll go ahead and get those worked off. Now these screws here are a 9/32, so we're going to use a 1/4-inch ratchet to get these off. There are two of them, as I said earlier. All right, under your car, and we are using the Megan racing ramps. Got us up 3 inches, but if you need to get up a little higher, you may. There are three where you see the bottom of the front bumper mounts, one on the side, there's one in the center, and then you have one to the left. So those three need to be removed. Those are also a 9/32. All right, you have 3 clips here that snap into this bottom part of the bumper, and it's really tough getting off. They say carefully remove it. We just broke one of the fasteners. So when you're doing that, try and lift up as you're pulling off. We'll have to look to replace this part here because that fastener is the last one on the end. All right. We had success pulling this side off, as you can see. And then we'll see what it's going to take. We're going to have to lift it up and over. Get these clips off on top, both sides, and we should be able to pull this whole front bumper off. There's also a sensor you're going to want to snap out before you pull the bumper out, and then don't forget to disconnect your front fog lights if you have them, and then your side markers. There's one last push pin here to get out. So just a reminder, sitting right next to the 10mm bolt. So make sure you squeeze your connectors, depress some of the locks, and as you're pulling them off, it just kind of aids things You got one here. You push down. Likewise, this is one that push down, so make sure you do that as you're pulling that connector off. They're Spec D from LMR. They are the gloss black S550 for the 2010 to 2014 S197. Pretty cool. Sequential turn signals. These are designed to look like the S550 lights. Now my first choice were the ZXEs. They were about $74 and they were brighter than these, but however the store clerk happened to say that those burn out quicker than these do, I guess. I don't know if that's true, but these were about $54, so I just went ahead and grabbed these. Let's pop one in and see what they look side by side. This is relatively simple. We just counterclockwise unscrew, pull them out, and then we'll pop the other one in. Just to give you a difference side by side, how they look. Now these are a bright white. Put them back in, careful not to touch the bulb. And I've heard that your oils can cause damage from your fingers, so simple insert, twist, and voila. We'll get them snapped back on with the connectors and remount the headlight. So you can see they're brighter white. It's really kind of hard to tell though. I think you can see it from here. Now they're supposed to have a wider view than a normal light. So that one is more of a, you know, soft white, if you will, whereas this is, you got your more whiter tones. Now, looking this way, you can definitely see more bright light as opposed to the right side. I don't know if you can see it in this video as well, but yeah, you definitely see a brighter tone on the left. I think nighttime we'll be able to get a better view. This is what it looks like. And this is the left-hand side. As you can see, that's driver's side. All right, we took advantage, used some OxyClean, my go-to cleaner now. Kind of cleaned up that front belly on the bottom. Got it nice and spiffy, and we managed to wipe down just the inside of this. I just like to keep things clean if I can. And we'll get it back together. We're going to hang it on there, and this is going to be a little bit of a fun task. All right. There's clips on the top. You want to get those all the way in. That will start the process of hanging. Those are these clips right here. that kind of supports that, and then this is where we're going to get this worked into this mount here, getting this behind, which I presume is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but maybe not too bad. I haven't done it before. I'm not fond of working with flexible plastic, especially in the cold. Not ideal. And then we'll see if we can get a better shot of that right here. All right, let's see if we can get this mounted in. This is what we're working on. It stretches down. Bring this forward. And as I suspected, not an easy task. Okay, we got the driver's side in, so kind of looks like we got to work it from the bottom up. I don't know why this side it's being so difficult. All right, we got it on. We just had to do some stretching and working it out gradually from the bottom up, but it did go into place. So we'll get our screws in, get the belly button up on the bottom, and we'll be good to go. The air sensor right down there, don't forget to put that on. We're able to do that through the bottom belly. It got actually squished out outside of it when we put it on, but nothing was mounted. We brought it back up and got it connected and mounted. So don't forget to do that. So from the top side, we'll get our push pins all back in place. Easy as that. And we'll finish to populate the rest of the top shield there. right, and the belly pan, we actually forgot to tuck it in when we put the front bumper on, but honestly, there's only 2 screws holding each side, so we're going to get those off. I think it's going to be much easier to manage it that way than trying lifting it and getting this bumper on, because this bumper is awkward as hell. So we're going to remove the screw here. It's already removed on the other side. It's going to drop, and then we'll tuck this in first, get it back up in there, and then we'll get it all buttoned up. While we're under here, I didn't get the opportunity to share with you guys. So this bar right here is the Steeda front radiator bracket support. That dropped us 10 pounds off the front end. We put that on when we had the clutch put in the near stock weight flywheel. So actually it looks pretty cool, like I said. So unfortunately we don't have it before and after, but the Ultras are installed, and I can tell you, just at this level of darkness, or we're just at dusk, they are bright. They are much brighter than what we had on there. I'm liking that, and that's the regular beam. It's not on high beam yet, so we'll get a chance to go down the road and check it out and see how well they light up. But pretty pleased so far. All right, we are gonna go for a quick spin, let you guys check it out. So far I'm liking what I'm seeing, but again, unfortunately I don't have a compare from old to new. You're supposed to see more distance and also peripheral lighting. Appreciate your time. Like the channel, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great evening. Thank you and take care.